So, welcome again to the second round 2 game. If you're... Mm, I wanted to say retarded, but I don't want to piss off my viewers, obviously. If you're still here for some reason, if you're still listening to me for some reason, then this is round 2, and this is B8 Clan against Blackheart. And this time we not only got Blackheart in the topside team together with ZLO again, like in the round 1 game. We also got the famous B8 clan. I hope I'm not telling crap now, but I think it's B8 clan with the Tokyto. I call him Tokyo, and Ithilis. And B8 clan from the clan leech is known for pulling off some awesome tactics, and I hope there are gonna be some awesome tactics, and there need to be some awesome tactics if you want to save my day and see Blackheart finally losing. So, if you remember the last game, we saw some very early navy from Tiep on the top side, and that worked out very well, like the early navy is awesome. And we saw some giving artilleries from the top player. So, this is against Seraphim all over. Now, actually we got Cyber on the bottom side here, in the mid we got Aeon. So, Aeon navy in the mid, well, that's optimistic. On the other hand, maybe you could try it to go for some early auroras to deny the navy factory, and he goes for navy. Oh, we're gonna see how that works out. So I don't want to make a lot of pre-assumptions now, since B8 maybe has a plan, and the topside team definitely doesn't have a plan. Like, not more a plan like every 2,400 to 1,500 rating player does have. What's ZLO going for? He's going for second air again, and Blackheart is going with a signal engineer for the navy factory, and also going for the hydro. Like, we saw the early startups. We know that there's a lot of mass around here. Let's have a look at the economies at the beginning. Like, a lot of mass for Tokyo, not so much mass for ZLO, Blackheart. So Tokyo is reclaiming a lot of mass here. Maybe he should give some to Ithilis, who will take a lot longer to get to the mass reclaim here. Nice Celine, although I don't know how useful it will be if the commander just goes there. And this engineer is doing what exactly? For some reason, I can see he's going to build two. So he's going to build two mass extractors here. I hope they would do something cool, like building a torpedo launcher here. That would have been awesome. So the navy is completed for Blackheart. Let's see how... Oh, we already have completed navy on the... Oh, Type 2 navy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we have slightly hidden Tech 2 navy here. I hope that Scout doesn't spot it. So already interesting play from bottom side team. We got double Tech 1 navy basically from top side team. Now this raiding group is not going to do anything. And it seems like ZLO... wait a second. ZLO is in the middle, not Blackheart. So ZLO goes for... Whoops, people spamming me. So they're always going for the land arm here and tries to push on. He already has 3 land factories spamming Mantis, so ZLO probably wants to go for a big land push, and this is maybe why he didn't really go for a lot of navy. Blackheart on the other hand hasn't built any attack units, so if there would have been a single lap or so, that could have dealt a lot of damage. Although I think Blackheart just felt safe because he got a Celine here and here, and he would have seen if there would have any raiding party. If there would have been any raiding party. So my English is getting better and better the longer the evening goes. That bomber's... Okay, lots of strange stuff. Oh my god. It's late. Be generous with me, it's late. So that bomber for some reason was able to take down the Celine, despite the Celine was standing still and probably invisible. That bomber is going to get taken down by the anti-air. So not so good micro here from Blackheart. He should have gone for the Tech 1 tanks, and we got the frigate here. And the question if that frigate can spot the navy, and it will spot the navy, and they go for a destroyer first. This is gonna be so close. They should have gone for a Tech 1 Navy factory to hold it a bit. It was a good idea to go for the early Tech 2 Navy, but they should have at first at least built a sub or something like that, because if they lose the Tech 2 Navy now, that's gonna be catastrophic. The question is, how much micro do we have? Because if he finishes the torpedo launcher, of course that will save him for the moment. Oh, and the frigate tries to shoot the engineers, but it's shooting the factory instead, and the torpedo launcher gets finished. Okay, so Tech 2 Navy is saved. The next question is if Tokyo can hold his position against the land push of ZLO, which will also be difficult. He probably should go for... Oh, he does have... So, okay, second Tech 2 land and Tech 2 Navy. What's Blackheart doing? He's ecoing. And he's helping ZLO with his Tech 2 factory. So we see very early Tech 2 Navy with a slight head start of the bottom side team. And this frigate gets killed and promptly reclaimed, I guess. And that destroyer took some damage. So the interesting thing really will be how if the problem is ZLO's commander. Like if ZLO can overcharge some of the Tech 2 units that are going to come out of the factory, that will be very problematic. There's also two Tech 1 RDs that can deny the PD or the Tech 2 factory even. So I'm so pressing fingers for B8 clan. Unsubbed in order to kill some engineers. PD will save Tokyo for the moment. It would be nice to see some help from Ithilis. They really got the head start, but they don't have that much bull power on the Navy factory. So before there will be any attack by this destroyer, it's interesting because the destroyer will save Tokyo for now. Oh, is slow. Oh. He's dodging very well there, but the question is maybe Tokyo thinks now, let's fuck this and close Control K. And I wouldn't wonder if you do that. Like oh, he did it. He did it. So that leaves Ithilis alone against Blackheart. And Blackheart is far ahead of Ithilis, but Tokyo decides to kill ZLO with Control K. Very interesting. Very interesting. What can Ithilis do out of this situation? Blackheart got a lot of reclaim. Blackheart is probably the better player. Blackheart got the Tech 2 land. Probably he's going for Tech 2 Navy. Yes, he's going for Tech 2 Navy. This is not looking good for Ithilis. What's that? Is that gun? It's gun. I hope he can finish it, because these artists will probably do some damage now. Well, they won't, because they are scared of the other artists. Oh, seems like there is already rapid fire, already long range gun on this commander. Let's see what this is. I think it's the fast rapid fire gun then. ZLO says he forgot about his ACU, so that seems to be a mistake up until the top levels of Supreme Commander, to simply forget about your CPU. What am I talking? I don't know why you're still listening, because you're interested to the tourney, who won the tourney. So that commander will clean up Tech 1 and probably Tech 2. We see Blackheart going for the Tech 2 upgrade on his commander, which I think is a pretty stupid idea, because he already got the Tech 2 engineers. He could just go for Tech 2 PD with his Tech 2 engineers. Tech 1 frigate in the same situation like Tiep in the last game, cleaning up the mass extractors here. Very problematic situation for Ithilis. He also can't... Well, he could, but he doesn't rebuild the expansions here, and he also doesn't reclaim it. He's probably too focused on his commander. What can he do with his commander? He would need torpedo bombers to kill Blackheart where he is. Like, if he get the torpedo bombers and if Blackheart doesn't go for a cruiser, which it doesn't seem like he's going to do, then he could kill Blackheart's commander with torpedo bombers. And that'll be interesting. So these Tech 1 units simply are there to hold off the pushing of Ithilis, or basically meat shields. What is Blackheart doing? He's going for even more Tech 2 mass extractors. Oh my god, how much Tech 2 mass extractors does Blackheart have? That's 10 Tech 2 mass extractors and a hell of a lot of Tech 1 mass extractors. So Blackheart has over 100 income already. And he does have some Tech 2 flag moving towards his commander, so he also thought about that the only real thing that Ithilis could do by now is killing his commanders with torpedo bombers. Tech missile launcher. How much range does that tech missile launcher have? I can't really see it, but I don't really think it can reach Blackheart's base, and even if it could, like, it's unlikely that it could deal enough damage to actually throw back Blackheart. So by now it looks awful for Ithilis, and I think his only chance is to pull off some snipe. He could use the... Okay, yes, he's going for a snipe with the tactical missile launchers. He needs to focus on Blackheart not scouting his base. Don't scout yourself, because whenever you scout you cause counter scouting, which is something you don't want when... Oh, this transport barely survived. When you're pulling off a snipe. He's also falling back with his commander, killing these two artilleries. What does Blackheart see of this? Like, nothing. He probably thinks that this is a Tech 2 factory here and doesn't really bother with it. So, what did shoot there? Something big shoot there. I don't know. Oh, he contracted the factory and he's going to reclaim the factory. Oh, this is so tensing. Oh, it seems like he has huge mass or energy problems, so he has mass problems. He should really go for more reclaim. Did Blackheart see it? That's the question. And he saw it. Oh my god, he saw it. So he will be really careful with his commander now. He's already going for the water, but the question is if the water at this point, at least at the point where he's going, is deep enough to actually protect him from the tactical missiles. I think cruisers do have tactical missile defense as well. And the tactical missiles gets killed. Okay. So I guess that hasn't been for Ithilis. They started nicely, like they had a good idea with the Tech 2 Navy, but I think they should have gone for some Tech 1 Navy. And also Ithilis should have helped Tokyto against ZLO if Ithilis could have held against ZLO. And if they could have killed ZLO simply without Tokyto contra-K'ing, then yeah, then maybe they would have had a chance. Where did Blackheart go? So Blackheart is moving back to his base. He probably oversaw that single tactical missile launcher there. He doesn't know it's a tactical missile launcher, so he didn't bother with it. Yeah, and I think Ithilis could really surrender now. Like, there's nothing left he can do. He does have a Tech 2 factory, Tech 2 air factory, but that's not going to help him. Like, even if he could build some torpedo bombers, they would get shut down by the cruisers so fast. No way they're gonna make it through to Blackheart's base, so I think I can speed that up now. And my day gets worse and worse. Blackheart's another win. He actually just sent me the replay in Skype and now I'm being so mean to him. I'm sorry, so Ithilis control case. Nice game, actually, nice game. It was also a fast game, but it had some interesting action. And some attempted team play, let's call it attempted team play by the B8 clan. Lots of build power here, oh my god, so much build power. And economy over 200 mass now by Blackheart, so really well played Blackheart. But also well played Tokyto, like 1800, drawing ZLO. ZLO could have done the better obviously too, but I really think the breaking point was when the topside team discovered the Tech 2 Navy, and also when Ithilis didn't help Tokyto on the bottom side. So let's move on to the next game.